Amigos de Fiesta, nos conectamos de manera virtual con la actriz Piper Perabo de la nueva serie de Amazon Prime Butterfly. Piper, hello, hello. How are you?
Hi, nice to see you.
To see you too. How's it going?
Good. So far, so good. The premiere's tomorrow, so we're excited.
I'm so excited too. I saw that you were at Comic Con. I worked Comic Con a few years ago, and it was a whole experience.
I know. Well, the original material for this project is a graphic novel, and so we wanted to go to Comic-Con to make sure those fans are really excited for the show.
Oh my God, I bet that everybody is. I mean, you can see it online. Everybody is like really excited to watch it. So talk to me about Butterfly. You play Juno?
I played Juno. I'm the villain. I was so excited to do this project when I did an action movie with Daniel Day Kim a long time ago. And when he told me he got this novel and he was going to make it, but make it in Korea, which is where his family's from. He speaks Korean. He's Korean American. And I was just so excited to go to a place where I had never been before with a friend of mine who was so versed in the culture, because it makes it so exciting to see a new culture through the eyes of a friend who really understands it deeply, not as a tourist. And
Right.
so it made the experience so much more rich.
And right now with like the K-pop, the K-series, all this stuff going on, it's like a huge culture. I'm sure for you it was so fun to like merge into this world.
Of course, there are so many. When Parasite won the Oscar, like there's this K-wave, K-drama that's happening, and American culture is really interested in this Korean Renaissance. Like you said, K-pop, K-beauty, K-drama, it's all happening. And so to find a production where we're merging the two together was so cool.
I was reading that like your costume designers were up and coming Korean designers.
Yeah, because Juno wears suits because she's the boss. There are so many boy bands in Korea and K-pop that wear these amazing clothes, and their idea of beauty is very sort of unique to Korea. It's very modern, it's very contemporary. And so the costume designer said, "Would you be interested in wearing the young designers who do the suits for the K-pop bands?" And I thought that was such a cool idea. I love the idea of trying to figure out how to integrate the show more fully into Korea. And so all the clothes that Juno wears are young Korean designers.
And speaking of K-pop boy bands, I know the J-Hope song is a part of like the teaser.
Yeah, everybody was so excited when we got the song. And I feel like, again, like Dan is being very intentional. Daniel J. Kim is also one of the executive producers and is being very intentional about how do we not just put one culture on top of the other culture, but how do we kind of, the story is really about a blended family. We're all this kind of weird family. And so when you live, I feel like that's more common than the traditional ways. And so it's the same with the show. Like, how do you blend it so that there is a kind of seamless integration?
How would you describe Juno? What is something that you would tell us about her?
Juno really works for the highest bidder. She's wanted to run this company her whole life. And now that she's in charge of it, like nothing's going to stop her.
I don't know you, but I just feel this that you're this really sweet person and this very like amazing. Like, how was it to be like evil and like this like mean person in the show?
It was so fun. When Dan called and he was like, "Do you want to do a show in Korea with me?" I was like, "Yes." I didn't even know what it was. But when he said I got to be the villain, I've never played this kind of big villain before. It's in a way very relaxing to be the boss. You don't have to carry all the guns. You don't have to drive the getaway car. They bring the getaway car around for you. So for me, it was really new and fun. A lot of times I play the good guy, and it's nice for a chance to play the bad guy.
So I have to talk about this because my Coyote Ugly loving heart is really excited to hear there's talks of a sequel. And I don't know if you remember, but today, 25 years ago, is when the movie actually was released in theaters.
Today?
Today. Yes, it's all over Twitter.
I love that that's amazing.
It's my favorite movie, so I'm super
Thank
excited.
you so much.
I want to believe Violet and Mr. O'Donnell retired in New Jersey. And they're super happy.
I can't say anything about the discussions. Like it's very early days, but original people are talking about how we would do something. And so people are sort of putting forward the ideas and we're all in discussion. And so it seems exciting.
Listen, you smile at the end, so I know it's going to be amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What is something that you think is going to surprise the audience when they watch Butterfly?
I think what was going to surprise audiences, I think, a lot of the core fans come from the graphic novel. And one of the things that we really tried to bring forward in the show is the family dynamic. And so, yes, it's in the spy genre and it's wall to wall action. And we're in this kind of global spy world. But really, what the show is about is a family drama. And so, when fans come to it, although the action is what might draw you in, this is a family in a way, a modern idea of family that you're going to care about these people. And so the action is so much more meaningful when you have stakes and these are characters that you care about and you understand why they're doing what they do. I think fans are going to be really into that.
And is it challenging for you guys to like bring the book into like a screen? Like, is it hard, or like how do you guys like maneuver that?
For me, it wasn't hard. Like I had read the source material, and they Ken Woodruff and Steph Cha, who wrote the show, worked for a long time on translating it to the screen. So by the time I came in, they had this fully realized world, and so it was helpful to read the graphic novel and see the source material. But really, I had a piece of writing that was ready to go. I hope you guys all come out and see Butterfly, and I hope you love it.